Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, May 20th. Well, tornado season had been quite quiet up until the last 4 or 5 days or so. Over the weekend, there was quite a bit of activity across the Central Plains into the upper part of the Midwest. That severe weather threat will continue for the next couple of days in that portion of the country. And there's even a chance that that whole system moves to the East Coast by about Thursday night. There could be some strongest severe thunderstorm activity here in the Mid-Atlantic region and the northeastern part of the country come Thursday evening or so. Let's take a look at the culprit. Here's the 500 millibar map for this morning. There's a very vigorous upper level system here at 500 millibars, the upper part of the atmosphere here, and this is setting the stage for severe weather to continue today, basically on the south and eastern side of this upper level low from let's say Dallas, Texas to about Chicago, southern part of Wisconsin perhaps. This region right here, there can be a continuation of some severe thunderstorm activity, including the threat for tornadoes. This is a slow moving system. It doesn't make it to the east until about Thursday, and at that time there'll be a strong cold frontal system at the surface associated with that upper level feature, and it certainly can spark some strong thunderstorms here in the Mid-Atlantic region on Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Until then, it'll continue to be quite unsettled here in the eastern part of the country with a daily threat for showers and thunderstorms right through Thursday. Once that whole thing sweeps off the East Coast, there's potential for a cool, strong, high pressure to move into the Mid-Atlantic region for the long Memorial Day weekend, which could produce some generally cool and dry weather around here. That's still quite a few days away and quite a bit of activity to go through before we get to that point. Well, let's kind of step through this 500 millibar map for the next few days. This is the current map. We'll look at Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and Thursday morning. Here is tomorrow morning's forecast map. Notice it does not move all that much. Very strong upper level feature for this time of the year. By Wednesday morning, just a little bit edging eastward over to the upper part of the Midwest. And finally, by Thursday morning, it's moving now over the Great Lakes region, and a surface cold front will be approaching the Mid-Atlantic region come the latter part of Thursday. And again, there's a chance for some strong and severe storms associated with this whole system in the eastern states come Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Well, here's the current surface map, and here's that same frontal system that has been hanging around the Mid-Atlantic region for the past several days, creating some unsettled conditions. We had lots of clouds over the last couple of days with scattered showers, and that will continue. It's damp and dreary this morning throughout the I-95 corridor with some fog and some drizzle. The sky should brighten some this afternoon. Temperatures will jump to 80 degrees across D.C. Try to reach 80 this afternoon in Philadelphia region, but probably because of the clouds it'll hold in the mid to upper 70s. However, very warm and humid air will reach the I-95 corridor, up and down the I-95 corridor in the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame, with high temperatures well up in the 80s from D.C. to across Philadelphia and near 80 in New York City on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then we'll be paying attention to this strong cold front, which currently sits out here over the middle part of the country. Again, it'll only slowly move over the next few days, reaching the eastern seaboard by about Thursday evening. Now again today, with this cold frontal system situated right across the Central Plains, just ahead of that front from, let's say, Dallas to Chicago, Madison area, is the area of concern for some potential severe weather, including the threat for tornadoes this afternoon into the early part of the evening. We'll continue to monitor all of that at the siweather.com. Well, in addition to the threat for severe weather, heavy rain will be associated with this strong upper level feature. Here you can see the latest radar with a lot of showers and thunderstorms right now across the Dakotas and Minnesota. This area will get 2 or 3 inches of rain over the next 12 to 24 hours. Not much activity going on right now, but again, this corridor right here should really blow up later on this morning, and especially this afternoon into the early part of the evening. This is the region to watch for severe thunderstorm activity. Radar was very active late yesterday and last evening with numerous bands of strong showers and thunderstorms, and there was certainly some deadly tornado activity down in Oklahoma, for example, and this is the area of concern for later on today into the evening hours. Not much going on right now in the mid-Atlantic region. A shower or thunderstorm certainly possible this afternoon as skies brighten and it becomes quite warm and humid. The real warm and humid air moves in by tomorrow up and down the I-95 corridor and lasts right until late Thursday. Here's the current GOES infrared satellite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Lots of low clouds and fog here in the mid-Atlantic region right now. The main spin in the atmosphere that's noticeable, easily noticeable here, is out there over the northern plains associated with that strong upper-level feature that we saw at 500 millibars. Some showers and thunderstorms this morning, but this whole area right here will really blow up over the next several hours, and expect numerous bands of showers and thunderstorms to develop from about Dallas to Chicago, and that certainly can include some severe weather, including the threat for tornadoes later on today and tonight. Well, let's take a look at some surface map forecast by the GFS model. This is last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is for tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, then we'll look at Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. It's still a frontal system extending to the east of this strong low into the southern part of New England, and quite a bit of precipitation here continuing into the upper part of the Midwest all the way down into the south central states. Not much activity late tonight, early tomorrow, but this again will tend to develop during the afternoon and evening hours with the threat for showers and thunderstorms. Very warm and humid. You notice this red line up here. This is telling us that the warm and humid air has expanded all the way to the north and east into New England by tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, by Wednesday morning, that strong low pressure area, which currently is situated out over here in the northern plains, just edges eastward slightly. Here's a strong cold front setting up here across the south central part of the country, and there can be some severe weather associated with it here on Wednesday. Again, that red line here moves even farther to the north, southwesterly flow, boosting temperatures way up into the 80s along the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philadelphia and New York City. Will it certainly approach 80, could go into the 80s that far north as well by the middle part of the week. Very warm and humid up and down the I-95 corridor in the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday time frame. Finally, here's the forecast map for Thursday morning. Here's that cold frontal system now moving towards the East Coast, and again, late Thursday, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening time frame, there can be some strong and severe thunderstorms in the mid-Atlantic region, in the Northeast, associated with a strong upper-level feature and strong surface cold frontal system. That finally swings on through by Friday. Strong high pressure, once again, chilly Canadian high pressure, will move to the east, and it looks like from this vantage point that the weekend could be quite cool and dry throughout the mid-Atlantic region. Still several days away for that, but a lot of activity before we get to that point until this strong cold front passes off the East Coast by about the end of the work week. Stay tuned to the SIWeather.com for any updates on severe weather potential in the middle part of the country this afternoon. That's it for now. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Doran.